Alright guys, if you want the chance to win one of these M16s, all you have to do is leave a like on the video, comment down below, and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you'll be entered in next week's giveaway to win one of these. Alright guys, we're back with another episode of Building Vietnam in Lego, and we're just going to jump right into things. I'm going to probably set up the tripod and put the camera, and I just got into the BrickLink orders I talked about in last week's episode for this larger building here. So we got a lot of parts here, and we should be able to just start cranking away at this building with these parts. So let's go ahead, set the tripod up, let me show you guys what I got, and then let's just jump right into building on that building. Alright guys, let's take a look at some of the parts we got. Let's kind of blow through this really quickly. So I got 2 orders, both were from the US. I got 25, actually it looks like there's multiple bags of these now that I'm looking at it. I think I got 100 1x4s in tan. Looking at this might not be enough, but it's better than nothing. So I got 100 of those. Then it looks like I got 40 1x2, or not 1x2s, 1x4s in light bluish gray. So I got 40 of those. Then I got, looks like a bag, maybe like 10 of these. I think they're 2x12s, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2x10s actually. So some light gray plates. Got a couple 1x1s. He had some, so I was like, you know what, I'll grab them. They're only like a couple pennies a piece. We got a bunch of 2x6 plates in light bluish gray. Some 2x8s. Some 1x8s. We got some 1x2 bricks. I have a bunch of these, but like I said, just grab them if you're in the store. This was a big one. I got 53 of these 1x2x5, so they're those taller bricks, and this will be great for the back of that building where you're not really going to see it. And these were pretty cheap, and they're just quick and easy to get like a big wall done. So I got a bunch of those. And then this is so that was one order, and then this order I haven't even opened up. So let's take a look at what we got in here. Let's get this invoice out of the way. So I got a bunch of 1x4s in light bluish gray. I got some 1x6s. I've got some black door frames and then some light bluish gray door frames. These were by far the 2 most expensive pieces out of all of these. I think these are like 30 and 25 cents a piece. So I got some in light bluish gray just to try out, and I got more in black because I think that's probably what I'm going to use. But I got these, so let's go ahead and take these bricks and let's start building that building right now. Alright guys, kind of made a mess already, but this is what I got going on. So I originally started out in last week's episode, and I thought I wanted to make this kind of like overhang roof section to be 2 bricks or 2 studs tall, and it would lay like this, like the snot technique like we talked about. Well, the only reason I did that is because that's what a brick interest was doing, and I realized 2 things. One, I ordered all like 1x6s, 1x4s, nothing was like a 2x4, so that kind of made things starting off harder. So I started by making this, which is the exact length of the roof, and it's obviously 2 studs wide, and then it's just 2 studs thick, and I could just build off of this. You know, if this was laying right here, laying down like that, I could build off like that. But like I said, I don't really have a whole lot of 2x4s or 2x6s in light bluish gray. I ordered all 1x6s because I thought I could make it work. Turns out it's a combination of laziness and that I don't have the right parts at my disposal. So we're changing the design, and we're just going to be making it 1 brick thick. And I think this is actually going to look better personally. So what I've done is I took these plates here. These are like a bunch of 1x8s and 1x6s. Basically did the same thing I did with this, but just made it 1x, and did all the way down there. I attached it using some of these bricks here, the little headlight bricks. So you can see I spaced them out like every 4 studs. So this is firmly attached. I filled in these gaps just with some tan bricks just to add some back support there. And now I'm just going to build out like this. I'll probably put tiles on the end here just to clean it up. But I'm going to make it look all kind of destroyed looking. I'm going to use, let's see, some of these bricks here, and then some other smaller plates to give it kind of a destroyed look. And another thing that I did was I used these bricks here, these 1x2x5s, filled up this back and this side wall, so that's all done and it looks great, so I'm really happy about that. And then I forgot that I ordered these 1x4s. I started using them for like this, and I forgot there was actually these gaps behind these 2 pillars weren't filled in since last week's episode, so I filled those in right now because that could have been bad if I forgot that and had to like rip the whole top building section off. So got that done. So now kind of what I'm doing is I'm going to work on this section here basically I have all the parts right here, and then I had this bin that has some smaller parts. So I'm just gonna keep working on that, because once we get this, then we can start building up on that back section. So I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'll come back. All right, guys, this is what I've got so far, and I think this is looking sweet. So we've got it, like I said, 1 brick thick, and I kind of add like a crater through the center, just some minor details every now and then. I had to kind of keep the outside 2 sections as strong as possible just for structural reasons, but I thought this looked really cool. So I'm curious to see what you guys think. One thing I did do as well is I added a tile on the top of these pillars here, there, and there, so the front 4, just to give it a little bit more flat surface to rest on. That one's not as straight as it could be right there, and got to straighten those out there. But yeah, it works really well. And then I went ahead and added light bluish gray around this whole back edge, kind of tying everything together. And now I'm trying to think if I want to do just a really quick interior, nothing crazy, maybe just some crates in there, and then figure out how we're going to do a roof here. Or maybe we don't even need to, because if we're just kind of doing exterior of the building, we could probably get away with that. So that's kind of where my head's at, because I actually ordered like the perfect amount of bricks. I ordered like the perfect amount plus a little bit extra. So like I won't be able to use these tan bricks unless we do another tan building, but that's not too bad. We are kind of low on light bluish gray parts, so I'm gonna kind of, what I'm thinking is these back walls and then this back wall, so the 3 back edges, there's not going to be much detail. It's really this front edge that you're going to be seeing, because you're not really going to be able to see much from there. This side, I mean, you could, but like I said, I'm not going to be showing that side of the mock that much. So I'm thinking those might just be kind of solid walls. Maybe put a little bit of detailing on the back, on the left and right side. The back, you're not going to see it all, so that doesn't matter. But I'm thinking let's start with the bricks we have, because I'm obviously going to have to order more. With the bricks I have, let's go ahead and try to figure out what we want to do for like a window design, and then that'll kind of help me gauge how tall do we want the building to be, and then how many parts I need to order. So let's go ahead and work on that. We can start playing around with some of these door frames that I got for windows, and just go from there. Alright guys, so this is what I have going on. I propped up some of these different window frames that I have. So I have some in light bluish gray, black, and dark bluish gray, and I'm trying to kind of like stand back here and look at it and see which would look best. The light bluish gray obviously would blend in with the outside of the building a lot, and I don't know if that would look good. It's kind of like a safe bet though. The black stands out a lot, and I don't know if I like that. And then the dark bluish gray, I can't tell how that would look. So I'm kind of like torn right now between what colors I want to use. Let's see. I have a bunch of the dark bluish gray ones. I have like the same amount of dark bluish gray and black ones, so I'm not too sure which of those to use. The light bluish gray ones were kind of more expensive, and I just bought a couple of them to try out. But I'm honestly trying to figure out, because I also want to do kind of like a brick interested, and did kind of like some railings or something like that, and that could be a way to break up the coloring. But I don't really know. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I might have to do a poll actually, because I honestly do not know. So I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to do a poll. So the question is, what color window frame should I use? And the options are going to be light bluish gray, black, and dark bluish gray. And I'm curious to see what you guys think, because there's going to be like rows of these things, you know, similar to this. What color would look best if the whole building is going to be light bluish gray? So I'm curious to see what you guys have to say. One quick thing, it's really helpful when I build and then I clean and then I build and I clean, because it's nice to keep this nice and open. I just thought I'd mention that. I've been keeping all my parts down on the ground here, and then obviously you guys know I have parts in here, and what's nice is I can just do this and boom, like they're all hidden, tucked away, obviously except for those. But it's just nice to be able to take a step back and look at the mock and not get distracted by the mess, and actually see it for what it is. So once again, make sure you guys take that poll for those window frames up there in the poll section. Alright guys, we're going to be picking the winner from episode 36, so let's pick the winner. We got 300 users, so we click this 3 times, and the third person is the winner. Boom, TEDx yeet! So you are the winner, Ted Alex. All you have to do is email me through my website, BrickTactical.com, with your name, address, and then a screenshot of you logged in, and I can get that prize out to you. Alright guys, that's going to do it for this week's episode. I know there wasn't too much progress. We got parts in. I showed you guys what I got. We got this built. And like I said, I'm really stumped on what I should do for that frame color. Once we get that figured out, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to let this video sit on my channel, so Sunday, Monday, and then I'm probably going to check the poll on Tuesday, and then on Tuesday I'm going to order parts, because by then it'll get most of the people that watch this video will take that poll and vote, and then I can figure out what you guys like the best, and I can get those parts ordered and have them by next week's episode so I can continue building. And like I said, I don't have a whole lot of light blue scrape parts left, so I'm going to order a bunch because we want this building to be at least this tall. We want it like, if not taller than this building. So that's kind of the goal. So it's going to take a lot of parts. I'm probably going to do the same thing where in the back I'm going to get these larger bricks just to save time and money and just build that up really quickly. But I'm curious to see what you guys think on the frame color. And then this coming week's episode, so this is episode 37 it should be, and then next week's 38. It's going to be, both these episodes are going to be kind of light on work simply because Black Friday is something I've been working on a lot, prepping for that. So bear with me guys these next couple weeks, but we're definitely going to push, I think by 38, but I think by next week's episode we'll be able to get this building done. I just got to order more parts and figure out what color frames to use. So let me know. Make sure you guys take that poll up in the card section. Make sure you guys check out last week's episode right there. Check out the full playlist right there and subscribe so you don't miss another video. And I will see you guys in another video. Peace out, guys.